Greetings. This is the ASUN Wellness Podcast, and this is Sister Machi. I just wanted to do a reading today on the Libra full moon to see what the energy is like. We're having a pink moon today, and I know Libra is about justice and those things, but she also is Venus energy, and that is also about our resources and our finances and all of those good things the money that we need to get all the things we need and to take care of all the things we need. So I wanted to pull a couple cards today to see what the energy is looking like, and I hope that you can receive this transmission on this Libra full moon day. I'm going to shuffle and pull from 2 decks. And we're going to see what the Spirit has to say for us. Let's see. All right. Let's get a quick reading in before I have to go take care of some of my own personal business today. I pray and will that you all are doing wonderfully, wonderful, blissful, joyful. You're prosperous in all of your endeavors in your life, your family, friends. I call on the spirits. I call on our ancestors, our benevolent ancestors, to be with us during this time of shift and change. As Neptune has moved into Aries, I'm calling on our ancestors, our benevolent ancestors, on our maternal, paternal sides of our family to assist us in these times of shifts, to assist us with our finances and on our jobs and in our businesses, with our retirement money that people may be receiving retirement or Social Security after working 40, 50 years sometimes to receive these benefits. I ask that we call on our warrior benevolent ancestors 7 generations back to infinity to assist us in these times of illusion, of scare tactics, of chaos. We call on you to assist us in these times. We ask you to guide us in the right directions. We call on our spirit team, our spirit guides to assist us, our warriors, our economists, and people who were good with money. We ask those ancestors and spirit guides to come forth for us, to assist us during this time. Ashe, and it is done, so it is. All right, let's pull a few cards. What message do you have for us today, Spirit? What message do you have for us who will listen to this and hear this even later? Comfort. Partnership. Let's see that. Okay. It is saying that we are in some shifting times. I'm getting from these cards, from Spirit is telling me that some of us are very comfortable in some of the jobs that we have, some of the situations that we have, even though we're not rich. We are living comfortably, and some of us, our finances will continue to be stable regardless of what's going on around us. Your finances will stabilize, things will get back in order. Trust and know and have faith that things will stay in alignment for you. Don't allow what's going on with homeboy to take you off your square of what you need to do in your life. It's also saying that, we need to start working together as a group of people. This is not the time to be individualized, 100%, to work in isolation. This is the time that we need to start having partnerships. We need to build relationships with others to increase our business profits, to increase our business, increase our yields, to get information that we may not have. And we want to align with people who are in higher alignment. We want to get with people who really can assist us and not just get with people just to get with people. It is good to have numbers. However, we want to align with the right people. This is the time to do that. You don't have to do it alone. There are available resources out there that we just haven't tapped into, even though all of these things are happening. And, it's hard sometimes to know who to work with or who to choose, because now we have access to social media. Everything is available with people and everybody advertising towards you and sending, paying for ads and all these different things. So sometimes it's really hard to know who to trust. I always say go with people who have a good word of mouth, people you may know through other people, and then also ask Spirit to guide you to the right people to help with your business or with your job or with your job search or with your investments. It's a lot of charlatans out here too, so be careful in who you partner with. And it's also saying too that you could receive money or offer from someone so keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. There could be some possibilities of receiving money or resources to help you in your business or with your job. You may get a offer there, you may get a better position, advancement. So keep your eyes open, your heart open. Work with your spirit, guys. Work for the Most High, the source. You already there. You have to walk in it. You have to do your quantum, a leap in terms of just your energy being where you already want to be, is already existing around you. It's also saying that some people who are going through this change that we all are feeling, some of y'all are unfulfilled anyway. Y'all are unfulfilled with the work you do. You're unfulfilled with your job. You're unfulfilled with even your business. You're unfulfilled where you live. The people that you work with, you have an emotional attachment to the work that you've been doing, and it's not fulfilling anymore. So maybe this is a good time for you to move on, to allow yourself to get additional or new training or a new industry to start that business that you've been wanting to. It's not saying to leave your job and just quit immediately, but it is saying that someone is very unfulfilled with the work they've done in the past or the work they're doing right now, and they do not want to go back to that type of work. This is the time to, in this full moon, this is the time to release the things you no longer want to work with. So explore your wants and your needs. Consider a change. So write down, ideas that you may have. Write a want and need list, or things you like and dislike, what you want to release, what you want to keep. Write a list of those things and really look at them and really be honest with yourself so that you can make those right decisions. So it's saying that. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we got. What other message we have about our resources, our money, our finances, our income during this crazy time that we are in. And you got to be very careful out here. It really is a lot of charlatans. I'm not saying not to trust people, but I really understand why some people do work by themselves, but it's not always the best. So let's see what else message has to say. And at the bottom of the deck, I see fast changes. So it is still saying someone is unfulfilled and that they'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. So go with the flow. Go with the flow. It's funny because the bunny is on the card. It's like Easter energy, resurrection, that resurrection energy. And so it is time for us to resurrect ourselves from dead situations, right? We've had a sort of a death in some respects of things that no longer work for us. So it is time to resurrect ourselves. And let's see. Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents. You're not even, something has happened within you that you may have stopped doing the things you love, or you may feel numb and dull inside. That happens a lot when you do work you do not love. When you do work you do not love, or you're around people that tell you that your wishes, your dreams are stupid, you will sometimes lose that fire of wanting to do the things you love, right? You get numb inside, your heart gets kind of closed. It is time to rebalance the scales and to allow yourself to do the things that you love. It's time to take a risk. Put yourself in the spotlight. Step into the spotlight now. All right. And let's see one more card. What is the outcome of this reading for everyone who may listen to this reading? Let's see what this is. Adventure. So even though we have all this crazy stuff going on around us about our money, people have lost money in the stock market. They're saying that it's coming back up, that people have lost a lot of money in 401k, and people are getting laid off from jobs. We got some crazy people running this country right now in a lot of ways. I would never be that naive to think that this person is really trying to do the best for people and this type of thing. There's two sides to the coin, but I want you to still have some adventure in your heart. Don't allow this person to put you to sleep. Don't allow this person to have you in fear mode. You're making exciting steps, and keep doing it. Climb the ladder to your success. Climb the mountain to reach your financial goals. So yeah, put money away, invest your money in high yield savings, things that you know that are safe as much as you can. Work with institutions that really want to work with you, where you feel safe that you can invest your money or put your money away. Also look into a susu, like working with, like I said earlier about partnerships and working with people. Like really a legit susu is a really ancient way that we were able to crowd fund our own money so that we can do the things we needed to do as a community, whether that be helping somebody with their business. Back in the day, we had rent parties where people who were had issues with their rent, people would come together and donate for people, so we would not have anybody out here being homeless or losing their places or their children in the streets. We have got to, I would suggest that we connect in that way again. We're losing a lot of our indigenous African ways because we have been around the enemy too long, and we have taken on a lot of their ways. And I know sometimes we forget because we have amnesia on this 3D plane, right? I get it. We forget what we come back here for. But don't allow this place to take your soul. Don't allow this place to take your soul. And it's telling me I need to pull one more card. Let's see. All right. Last card that I pull is spiritual strength. Spiritual strength. It is very important that we work and do our spiritual the things that we do, we work on our spiritual strength. We work on using our tools. Spiritual strength during this time, doing the unseen it's really an important time. You may want to have some solitude so that you can do your prayers, that you can do your meditation, that you can do your yoga, that you can work out. Like, all of those things is spiritual strength that assist you during these times. So don't forget to work with your spiritual tools. Don't suffer in silence. And someone needs to be reminded of how spiritually strong they are, that they have a very strong team with them. They have a very strong spiritual team behind them, around them, in front of them. It's telling you to give encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you're working on. The Spirit, this card, is representing courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of those experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. So I hope that this message is will help whoever hears it. Thank you for listening. And again, you have spiritual strength, spiritual power. You have a team around you that you don't always see, but they are rooting for you in these times. Things are going to shift in our favor, and we have to work together. We cannot do this alone. Yes, we need time alone to meditate, to reflect, to be in nature. That is important. But we also, whatever we do, it's important that we do not lose our humanity. Our humanity. We cannot lose our humanity in these times of AI, in these times of artificial intelligence. Don't lose your humanity, all right? All right. Thank you so much for listening. This is Sister Machi from ASUN Wellness Podcast. If this has helped you any, feel free to subscribe and like this video, as well as love donations. I'm totally open to that. I will have that listed in the video as well. So have a blessed Libra moon, but anyone full moon. However, if you hear this later, it still applies. All right. Peace and love.